So 2015, I signed with a prep school. I'm not gonna say the prep school's name because there's no reason for all that. But I signed with them. So let's fast forward to when I arrived. Okay, I'm thinking that this is gonna be an environment where everything is like put together, well organized. Because the way that they sold this particular prep school, they said that this is the best prep in the nation. You're gonna go Division One. We've got kids playing here and here. Whatever, man. Recruiters are gonna tell you anything to get you there, right? So I get there. A couple weeks go by. I'm like, I'm not feeling this. Like something's not right here. Like competition wise, energy wise, meaning like the whole vibe of the whole thing seemed like it wasn't ran right. And I'm not saying like they were doing these scams or anything. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying like the way that the prep school was ran, it was just very unorganized at that time. I don't know. So, I called my mom. I'm like, I don't know about this. She's like, just finish the season, finish the semester, and talk to me then. So, it's going through. And, as the season goes on, I just become less and less motivated. And I'm just like, I don't know, man. Maybe football's not for me. I was good in high school. I don't know if it's for me anymore. Because, college, it's a whole different game. So I was like, I don't even know if this is for me. Maybe I should just go home, go to college, and just I'll figure it out from there. So I leave the prep school. And like I said, I have nothing wrong with this prep school. I have relationships with some of the players still that I attended it with. It's no bad blood there. Like, even with the coaches, I don't dislike the coaches. Just for me at that time and the situation I was in, it wasn't a good fit. I thought that, I was done with football. I left with all intentions of not playing football again. I told the coaches, I'm like, I appreciate you guys bringing me on. And this was after the season, after semester. I'm like, but I'm not returning next semester. I just don't think football's for me anymore. And, they were like, okay, that's fine. It was a clean break, no bad blood, or at least on this side. I don't know how they really felt, but, it was cool face-to-face. So, fast forward to when I got home, I got home in January, so it probably took me 2 or 3 months, just being like a regular student, no football, no spring practice, no nothing. And I'm like, man, I kind of want to play football again. So, I made the decision to start training really hard, going in. I'm talking like waking up at 4 a.m. to work out before school. And then when I got out of school, I was on the field. Me and my boy Gideon, Patrick, we were on the field and we were training. And it would probably be like 3 or 4 hours where we would just be in the sand doing insane things, like, because we both I'm not going to get anybody's business out there, but we both were in the same situation. We wanted to go to the next level, and we knew that our grind prior to that situation or that time was not good enough. So I stumbled upon Giovanni Ruffin, Eric Thomas, Les Brown, a lot of those motivational speakers. So, I started listening to them before I worked out. And, I'm like, and it really resonated with me. I'm like, all right, so we got to, Law, let's go. We got to pick this up because Gio, he does some crazy things. Giovanni Ruffin, he does some crazy things, man. If y'all don't know about him, he inspired me to, really grind and take pride in how I work. So, I started watching those videos, and I really redefined my grind. Probably March 2016, I started waking up very early. I took pride in being the first one at the gym, and not the last one out because, it's a gym, it's open 24 hours. I can't just stay all day, but you get what I'm saying. I took pride in being there early, working hard, every single rep, every single set, and then some. You know what I mean? So I was really, like, nobody will outwork me. Like, that's how I'm feeling. That's how you're going to see it. And that's when you come in contact with me, either you're leaving, you're quitting, because I'll be damned if I'm going to stop doing what I'm doing. So And it stuck with me to this day. You'll find out with the later videos, for those who don't know. But yeah, I had to redefine my grind. So March 2016 is when I started hitting up colleges, right? I hit up every coach from Florida. Didn't have any JUCO teams besides ASA Miami. So I hit up schools from the East Coast to the West Coast, and I'm talking about every school I could find. I know y'all probably think that I'm exaggerating, but no, I'm literally talking about every single JUCO that's available, that has football, that was willing to let me message them. But yeah, I was hitting up every single JUCO I could. Workout videos, accolades, film, field work, anything that I could get my hands on, record and send to them, I was doing. And I did that for 9 months straight. 9 months straight. Waking up at 4 a.m., staying at the field all day, going to a local college right down the street so that I wouldn't miss academically. Never took full time because then I would mess with my eligibility. But I took enough so that I would still accumulate some hours, but still not mess up eligibility. So, what made me really start working hard is the fact that high school, you can be talented, but that's all you are. You're talented. If you're not willing to work hard or really perfect your craft, you're just gonna be a high school. That's all you are. You're high school. So once I started watching these videos online of Eric Thomas, Giovanni Ruffin, anything inspirational, I really started thinking, I'm like, man, I can maximize my potential to the fullest if I really worked hard, because I was talented, I was given with natural ability. I'm wasting it and I'm not working hard enough, and that's really disrespectful to the process, the grind, because people love to talk about how hard they work. People love to put it out there that they're working hard, or tweet something like, just got done, #work, #workhorse, #you not touching me. People like that. And later on, I had to turn into that in JUCO, but I was still working very, very hard. Like, you can ask anybody that went to Ellsworth with me during morning workouts. You're not beating me. You're not working harder than me. I'm going hard. I'm going ham, and that's y'all problem if you can't keep up. I was going in because my whole thing was, you not built like me. I'm built different. I'm in a different category. I'm in a different league. I'm out of JUCO right now, but I'm a Division I athlete. I saw myself being a Division I athlete before it ever manifested. Like, that's what the key is. It's law of attraction. So I was working hard, and I was killing myself every single day just so that I would get a chance, because I knew I would get a chance to play football again, and I wasn't waiting for that opportunity to come back around before I started working hard. So I started working really, really hard, like killing myself every single day. And I got people that can attest to that. I'm not just out here saying that, that's the type of stuff that you have to do if, because you want to go to the next level, you got to train like you're at that level. So my thing was, like I already said, I'm built different. I might be at a junior college right now in the middle of Iowa, and there's nothing around me. I'm at this town that no one's ever heard of back home. It's freezing cold. Why am I here? But I am different. I'm built different. I'm going to carry myself as if I am a Division I athlete already. So you see what I'm saying? I saw myself, when I wasn't even at school playing football, I saw myself as a Division I athlete already. Like, you couldn't tell me that I was not capable, I didn't have the ability. You couldn't tell me any of that, because I knew that within my preparation, with my training, with how hard I worked, that it would manifest itself. And that's what it did. It manifested itself, and I was able to get to the next level and it took hitting up coaches every single day for 9 months. It took, being alone, being vulnerable to really understand and appreciate the process, because some of these people, they don't know what it feels like when you know how hard you work, you know how hard you train, you know what level you are, but nobody else knows that. They don't know what it's like. So my advice would be, whatever your goal is, whatever you want to manifest it. Work hard, work harder than anybody in the room. Work harder than anybody that you know. I mean, and it becomes contagious. People out there who have goals, my advice would be, if your thing is Division 1, or you want to be, let's say, all conference. Let's start with all conference. Train like you're already all conference. So how do I do that? All right, so let's say you're in the weight room. Would an all conference player take a rep off? Would an all conference player skip that set? Would an all conference player not do the things because it's hard? Would all conference player not stretch? Would an all conference player not take care of their body? Would an all conference on the field, would an all conference player skip finishing through the line? Would an all conference player take reps off because they're tired? Would an all conference player bend down and have their hands on their knees? No, an all conference player would be the hardest working dude in the room. An all conference player would be the hardest worker that anybody. An all conference player, nobody would say anything negative about. Plain and simple. They wouldn't be like, oh, he cheats drills. No. You have to not give anybody any fuel to say anything that's contradicting to your goal. So if you want to be D1, would a D1 athlete do that? Would a D1 athlete do this? Would a D1 athlete do that? Ask yourself those questions when you're training or before. So you have to carry yourself as if you're already there before it ever happens. That's the law of attraction. So attract that energy toward yourself and it will come true. I don't know if y'all can understand what I'm saying, if I'm putting it in the right terminology, but I tried, and this is only part 1 of this video. The next video will be from the time I stepped on campus at Ellsworth Community College to the day I left. So that's part 2. Part 2 is coming soon. I appreciate you guys watching this one. Hopefully I did a good job of making you guys understand kind of what I went through. Hopefully you guys take something from this video. It's not a perfect video. It's not the best video I've done, just because I know that there's always something I can improve on. But part 2 is coming soon. I appreciate you guys watching. Like and subscribe if you appreciate my content. If you don't, like I say in all the other ones, I don't really care, but I appreciate the view. We're out.